Yo, peace. What's up? Today we're going to be doing some flying. Flight sim. Back into the flight sim game. Going to be doing a couple quick flights today. First one we're going to be heading from, these are Scandinavian flights. We're in Scandinavia. We're going to be going from Bergen, Norway. So this is the west side of Norway. To Stockholm, Arlanda Airport. We our first flight. And then we'll probably go from Stockholm to Helsinki. That's my plan for right now. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out. But that is the immediate thought. I asked for rain. I didn't expect to get this level of rain. Okay, so we are off the ground. Looks like we're getting some clear weather in front of us a little bit, so that's nice. Maybe we'll be able to see a little bit of something here. It's a pretty decent view. I think the city center is basically right over the nose. A little bit, you know, past that one hill. It's in the fog, kind of. But that's generally where you're looking. It's looking like a nice day above the clouds. It was kind of gloomy down there below, but up here, everything looks nice, real nice. Beautiful, beautiful day. We got the sun over here in the east. It is morning time as we're flying out. I believe it's like 9:30-ish or something like that. Yeah, 9:26. So maybe we'll see a little bit more of the sun as it pops out. It's fun when you get all the things going right and making them respond the way you think they should, you know? Sometimes it doesn't work out, but when it does, it just feels like I feel like I could get behind the wheel. The wheel? The yoke. A real aircraft and just fly it perfectly. It's all just pressing buttons. We have a long way to go, 370 miles still. We're leaving Norway, going into Sweden. Getting a little bit of bumps from the weather, but it's all good. It's all good. Nice looking little village down there. I wonder what's down there. Not really much I have to do from here on out. Now we got the drone view here. Take a look inside our cabin. Like to see what we're working with in here. Okay. Nice looking cabin. Room for, it looks like 8. Okay. Keeping it real smooth and easy. Above the clouds in Scandinavia in our Beechcraft King Air 350i. That's where we're flying today. That one. You'll see we are flying no passengers. It's just a fun flight for me and my co-pilot here in the cockpit. Just us together, hanging out, having a good time. Looks like there's fun stuff to explore down here, so I'm going to. Give me a little more speed. See how long it takes me to get down here. Oh, I'm going pretty fast. Look at this. Imagine living here. Wow. Beautiful fjord. Mountains behind you. Living in this hill. Wow. I don't know where this is, but you could convince me to live here. I would do it, you know? I feel like, you know, I could do it, even though they don't seem to adhere to regular traffic laws. I think I could be convinced to live here. All right, let's get back up to our plane, wherever it is. Can we go in the water? No. We've gone about, I would say 60 miles so far, so got a lot of time still. A lot of time to kill. While we're going, we could do a little something here. I'm gonna try something here. And we will do a little bit of a flippy action here. So we'll do rotate like that. Okay. Now, I'll be right back. Okay, so now the plan is I got some stuff today that I'm pretty excited about. Yep. You guessed it. We're gonna paint. We're gonna do a little bit of painting here. We got some paper here. I'm just super excited about these paints because I just got them today. So I just think it's fun, you know? I'm gonna try to do some painting of this scene here. So there's a lot of like sky. It's a lot of like gray sky. It's definitely not gonna be like that. That's too dark. That's well, yeah, we can start with that. Start with the darkest. That's the way to do it, right? I'm not good at painting. I don't know how to do it. But who cares? It's fine. We're gonna go for it. So we just I guess I just go for it. Oh, that's really dark. Okay. Yeah. Really good brush strokes here. I'm very good at this. I'm a very accomplished painter. It's kind of dark up there, you know? There's kind of some grayness to it. It's going to be really fun to remember that I have to also land this plane. That is part of the equation. The people on board, even though we already determined that there are none, they probably will want to return safely to their destination, I would guess. You know what I should have done? I should have been like one of those professional, really good painters who like does the tape around the thing so that you can pull back and have the really clean edges. Ooh. That would have been some foresight, but I didn't. I don't have that, so I didn't do that. I think we need to add some sort of sky looking layer here to this. Go ahead and grab some blues in here. This is going to be a little bit very blue. So yeah, that's pretty blue. That's okay, right? I think it's okay. What in the world? Stoopsman says, yeah, you know, we're just we're flying. We got a long way to go. So I figured we'd break out the paints. And we would do a little painting of how this scene looks, kind of, you know? It's a lot of clouds. I will give you that. The white is really not doing much for me. I gotta say, it just looks like I'm rubbing water on the paper. So, not super sure about that one. Can't wait to see me paint the plane. Yeah, it's gonna be something. I painted okay, so this is my first time ever painting. Okay, so remember that. I'm not a painter. But earlier today, I did my first painting. The pink one was the first one. Okay, focus. Yeah, the pink one was the first one. And then I immediately went and did the second one, which is the green guy. And it's decent. So I got better. Granted, this is like a really easy shape to paint, but I still did it. So I'm good. In case you're wondering, this is what all your pilots do when they are flying the planes. They get up to cruising altitude and they're just like, all right, you know what? Let's break out the pastels. Let's break out the watercolors. It's time to go. So the funny thing is, so I bought a like notebook of watercolor paper. I bought these brushes that aren't very good. And then I bought one of these little palettes. So, you know, it came from Amazon. Picked up my package when it arrived, and I expected a certain weight. You know, you pick up a package and you're like, this feels like it should be about this heavy. But the one that I got felt a little heavier than normal, than I expected, I should say. I'm gonna hide my webcam here just because I don't want you to see the punchline before it arrives. So I ordered palette, notebook of paper, and the brush set. So it was like 12 brushes. And I checked my receipt and I ordered one of each. But for some reason, I got 5 of these, the watercolor, or I got 5 extra. So I have 6 of these watercolor things now. So this is where all the paints are. So Amazon really believes in me. They wanted to jumpstart my art career. They saw that I was ordering some art supplies and they said, let's spoil this guy. He only has enough paper to last him probably a month if he is really antsy. But let's just go ahead and give him 6 pallets of this stuff. A pretty good value, I would say. I only paid $24 for the one, so I got $200 something worth out of it. Pretty good. Or no, not two. I'm an idiot. 120-ish out of it. So, hey, I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, we're gonna add some sunny yellows into this sky over here. What I really like is the sort of striation that I've achieved between the gray and the blue. You know, whereas in real life there's a very gradual progression from the darker grays and you know, sort of almost violet hues to the blues. In mine, it's very concrete. You can see exactly where everything's splitting up, and I just thought that was a very important touch to help any viewers to understand exactly where the clouds begin and the sky ends. So that's why I did it that way. You can ask the artist any questions you want. As a very accomplished artist, I want to be transparent with my process and how things go. In case anyone is wondering, we are approaching the halfway point on our journey from Bergen to Stockholm Arlanda. No, yes. Okay, I'm honestly a little bit concerned about how I'm gonna do the rest of this painting because it's all cloud. Why did I choose this scene? What am I doing? What am I doing here? Okay. Cloud. I think cloud. And then these clouds in the middle have a little bit more light to them because the sun is poking through. So you want to make sure you get some more sunniness on these guys too. More sunniness. I've seen a few clouds in my day, and that's what they look like. So now, yeah, we're going to do some green stuff here. So I want this grass green. This is the one that I want. The perspective here is really going to sell it. I feel like I'm really nailing the perspective. I kind of want to get the plane in there now, but I also don't because I have a lot more clouds to do. I'm telling you, once the plane gets in there, once I paint the plane, it's going to be, you're going to understand it. You're going to be like, wow, now I see it. Until then, though, I understand if you're a little skeptical because it does kind of look like a mess right now. But I'm telling you, once the plane gets in there, you're going to be like, wow. Yeah, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell where the horizon line is. It just looks like all sky, basically. So I am really good at this. It's okay to be jealous. If you have questions for the I almost said author. What am I? I'm an artist. If you have questions for the artist, just let me know. Happy to answer them. Okay. It's time for the plane. It's time for the plane, everybody. Everybody, it's time for the plane. Everybody, it's time for the plane. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. The plane time is now. It's time for the plane. I don't know what I'm going to do because it's white and the white doesn't really show up that well. Yeah, this kind of just looks like nothing. So instead, we're going to make this plane gray. Oh, wait, we can't do gray because the clouds are gray. Never mind. This plane is going to be orange. Just paint the whites as light blue. I can't put light blue on my light blue clouds. Where's that gonna go? Do you see what I'm working with here? Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. That right there, that little diagonal mark there, that's where I just tried to paint some white and didn't really show up. That's where I'm trying to put my plane. It's gonna be a red plane. The plane's gonna be entirely red. Okay. There are red planes out there. I know it for sure. And this is the one. Okay. Red plane. We have an outline for our red plane. You can see some clouds through it, but it's fine. Clouds have windows. Planes have windows. Yeah, that's beautiful. Take a closer look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that wing. That is a nice wing. This is great. That looks like a plane, doesn't it? Oh, God. Oh God, these poor people on this plane. The outline sold you. I knew it would. I had it in my back pocket the entire time. I was like, just wait till I see this outline. Okay. It doesn't look that bad right now. It looks like a plane. Actually, kind of, you know, a little bit. Like I can see, looking at that, I could be like, okay, yeah, that is a fourth grader's interpretation of a plane in flight. And that's what I'm going for. That is the art level I aspire to. I don't know what to do from here. It's kind of done almost. I guess I could fill in some more clouds over here. So now the real stress begins because I've painted this, you know, we're in the cabin as your pilot. We've painted this, and obviously this is museum worthy and I really want to get it into the museum. So what has to happen next is I have to actually land the plane and get this beautiful piece of art home. Because if I like, you know, crash this plane and it ends up in a smoldering wreckage on the runway, or worse, some neighborhood in Stockholm, no one's going to be able to recover this beautiful work of art, and there will be nothing to document that it happened because, you know, maybe this Twitch VOD doesn't save or something, so nobody can actually see this happen, and that would just be the saddest fate ever. So we have to really make sure, after all of this painting, after all the joy we've brought to the hearts of many, that we do bring this plane home, the Beechcraft or 350i, Beechcraft King Air 350i. That's the one. You can see it in the painting. In case you had any doubts about what the plane was, you could just look at the painting and remember that it's a Beechcraft King Air 350i. Very small. There it is. Nice signature on there. I'm going to set things back up to stream mode now that this painting is done. And then we'll land this plane. Okay, remember, this is a very important landing because we have our important pieces of art on board that we would not want to lose to time. Okay, yes, that is a runway. Okay. We can do this. Everybody, put your prayers up. We gotta hit this runway. We gotta do this right. We got one chance to bring this artwork home. Feel pretty good about this, boys. All right. Feels pretty good. We landed in Stockholm.